Welcome, everyone. My name is Alexei, and I'm part of the Islands of Coherence cohort. And I'm excited to share with you my new member offering called Imagine Meditations. It will take a maximum of about 45 minutes. I will include some context setting, and then we will dive into the meditation. And afterwards, there will be a little time for sharing. But first, let's start with a minute of silence to really drop into this shared place. I love how simply being still can change my state in such a profound way. Given the topic of today's meditation, you may want to pour yourself a glass of water to drink and drink a little before and after the meditation. You might really enjoy that. And in the meantime, I can describe my intention behind this offering. There's a quote by Barbara Marciniak. It says, "Imagination is the most powerful force available to humankind." And I really believe this is true. I think there's a great deal of preparation and pre-paving that we do when we create our reality. We don't just spontaneously create whatever comes. We create it from our imagination and from the images and thoughts we've had in our mind sometime before. So this format of imagining the reality that you prefer, I believe, is the most serving way that you can approach this preparation stage. And the process itself, I believe, is very enjoyable and refreshing. And also it has this very creative component to it that that prepares you and prepares the world for this experience. So the topics of today's Imagine meditation is oceans and water. And I feel that this is a very important subject, especially if you consider the significant role that water plays in our lives. So get comfortable, have a drink of water, and get ready to experience water in the most wonderful way that you can imagine. Share my screen. Start by closing your eyes. Put your hands on your heart if you feel like it. And really focus on connecting with your heart. Slow down and deepen your breath. The next breath you take, imagine inhaling into your heart and feel appreciation for your heart. The next breath you take, feel the earth pulling you in and feel grounded and connected to the earth. The next breath you take, let go of any tension you may be holding and relax your muscles. Imagine that you're looking at the earth from space. From up here, it's especially easy to do this. Imagine the earth exactly as you would want it to be. Your authentic idea of a utopia that you know is not only possible, but is in fact imminent. You're looking at. What does the earth look like from space? Is it green and lush and blue and white and beautiful? Do you sense it teeming with life? A flourishing, endless abundance of life forms, thriving in a fertile environment. Have we properly cleaned up our planet with specialized ecological systems that learn from nature? What do these systems look like? How do they work? How does it feel to know that we have restored our home, our Mother Gaia, to its preferred, pristine, and natural state? What does our planet look like from the bird's eye view perspective? How rich is the deep blue that seems to span the entire horizon? Is there a coral reef nearby? A pristine sandy beach? What does the rich ocean air smell like? Does it feel balmy on your skin? Does it seem to caress all of your senses? How does the sun feel on your skin when you're so close to the water? When the rich ocean air seems to engulf you and carry you? How does this air taste on your lips? Do you see the birds diving for fish? Is there a light breeze, or is the ocean totally calm? Is the sun playing with reflections off the waves? Or is it a picture-perfect mirror copy of the sky? Are there any white, fluffy clouds in the sky? Do you sense the well-being of the nature all around you? How does it feel to know that the entire planet is well, is healthy, vibrant, thriving, living, breathing, being? Are there dolphins breaking the water nearby? What is their mood? What are they up to? Feel the water with your hand. Is it warm or is it cool? How does the water feel on your skin? How clear is the water? How far down? How deep into the water can you see? Have we developed subtle technology to see clearly and to breathe freely underwater? Inhale and exhale. It's really easy. There's plenty of air. Do you want to stay near the surface, or do you want to submerge fully into this vast expanse? How does the water's gentle embrace feel? Does your body feel weightless? Does it allow you to completely relax all of your muscles? Can you let go and fully surrender to this magic, this absolute miracle, this liquid proof of the Creator's genius? Does being in the water feel like being in your mother's womb? Does it feel like someone is lovingly holding you? Can you feel that both you and the ocean are made of the same stuff? That this ocean is you? That your body flows and expands in all directions into this boundless blue life force that envelops and hugs our planet? Can you feel that you're being gently swayed by the same faraway currents that move entire weather systems? Can you feel our planet's breath in these movements? What does it feel like to be one with the ocean? One with the entire body of water on Earth? What can water teach us about presence? Can you sense that not only does water carry information, but water is information? Can you sense that water is a way for consciousness to emerge as a life force in the physical realm? If water could speak, what would it tell you? What sounds do you hear? Does the water sound like dolphin chatter? Does it sound like a far-off whale song? What is their song about? Is the marine life thriving? Does it overflow with abundance? Abundance of movement, of colors, of shapes? Do you see a massive school of fish nearby? Do their scales glisten in the sunlight refracting through the water? What do their murmurations remind you of? Do you see a giant sea turtle swimming your way? Does she pause near you and look deep into your eyes? What does she tell you with her powerful presence? What can you learn from this eye contact about being, about life? Wave to the turtle as she swims off. And make your way up toward the surface. Emerge from the water cleansed, rested, and energized. Part with the ocean as you go back up to the bird's eye view level, but keep these feelings with you. The feeling of weightlessness, the feeling of the ocean's vast expanse, the feeling of being water. The next breath you take, imagine inhaling into your heart. Feel appreciation for your heart. The next breath you take, feel the earth pulling you in. Feel grounded and connected to the earth. And with the next breath you take, feel at home in this beautiful reality that you're creating and claim it as your own. How does it feel to know that this reality, this wonderful world you are creating, is not only possible, but is in fact imminent? Allow this knowing to find a home in your mind, and allow this feeling to find a home in your heart. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, it's a good idea to drink some water. Would somebody like to share something?
I told the ocean that I loved her. And she said, "Would you please love me back?"
Thank you, Steve.
Alexia, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. The music and the sound of your voice, it was just really easy to just drift into that deeper space. And it was really beautiful because I found myself submerged in the ocean, and there was this moment where it was like a realization of how far I've come in the last few years. Because at one point, years ago, being submerged, and I felt like I was submerged in the ocean, but I felt like I was drowning, right?
Mm.
And today, when I was there, it was like I was just floating, and I was in my heart, and the whole time just sending out love to all the sea creatures and everything that was in the ocean. And then even I could feel it like extending out into my house, just as if, as if I was in the ocean in my studio, but yet everything like outside, just sending it out around me. And it was really, 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 really beautiful. So thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kadichi.
Oh, thank you, Alexei. Goodness sakes. Oh, that was absolutely fabulous. And I got in the immersion, I felt I became the ocean. I became one with it all while I was there. And the vastness, the connection with all that is was just, and when the sea turtle came and looked, it was like, I was the sea turtle. I was the reef. I was the, oh, Alexi, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothy. Would anybody else like to share?
All right, thank you very much. I haven't been in water for years, but there's a thing with me in water that it seems like when I go to this, not seem like, but when I go to the sand and the water is coming in, it grips me and don't let me go. And I thought today it would do the same, let me go. No, it didn't let me go. It still grips me. It still has that hold on me. I still love the water and I still can't swim. But it was beautiful. Thank you.
Just keep sending love into the water, like the water inside. The water in your body is actually the water that really needs your love the most. And it's the water that you're connected with no matter what. And I think the water in your body loves you, and you love the water in your body.
Yes, very well put. I hadn't thought of it that way. I just thought in terms it grips on to me. My godchildren are used to me. So when they take me to the beach, one will hold on to me, won't let go, because she know that sand gonna grip me. And I love it, but it's just that I want control, and it's letting me know, no, you don't have no control here. We are in control, And so I really love it,
Yeah, the same's true with the water in your body. It's actually the one that's in control. So
Yeah, it has been revealing itself the weekend. I've been doing a lot. I mean, a lot of releasing. but that was what I had requested in myself anyway. So it's been doing that. A
Good.
lot of releasing from the body, yes.
Good. That's so good.
Yeah.
I was talking to Lexi before we started, and I brought up this background image of mine. That's me swimming with a dolphin. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, I
actually,
see it.
Yeah.
let me light my video for everybody. Let's see. Okay, so there's the dolphin and there's me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So for 4 years, I would swim with the dolphins all the time, like almost every day. We lived just above the bay and we could see them and we could go down there and we could swim with them. And they were so much fun. They were really fun. And when you were doing that meditation, of course, I was thinking about my experience of that. And I'm heading to Hawaii tomorrow, back to the same place where I lived for 4 years, the same dolphins, though we can't swim with them anymore. But I've had my years of them. And the one thing that I learned from them is, one, they have pod consciousness. They actually are like completely aware from the tip of their head to the tip of their tail. Every single part of their body is aware, and the entire pod is aware as if it's all their body, right? So how they swim together and play together and how they make love together and all of it. It's in this flow state. And the whole time that you water with them, the water feels alive with love and joy. It's like it's alive with love and joy. And especially when they would come in the morning after feeding all night, and sometimes they would be still rambunctious. And they would be jumping out of the water and they'd be playing with you with leaves. And there was so much joy in the water when they were doing that. Like you couldn't just help but having fun. And then when they would come in sleepy or making love, the water would be so silky with this kind of like soft, languid kind of loving feeling. So anyway, that's what I was thinking about when you were doing
Wow.
that.
wow. That's a beautiful experience.
Yeah. It sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Teresa. Would somebody else like to share?
Kind of experiences. I used to scuba dive, and the imagery allowed me to kind of be back in the water with all that beautiful life. But this time I didn't have to worry about being afraid, because I always was afraid when I was in the water as a scuba diver, because it really, you have to remember all this stuff so that you don't drown or whatever. So I really enjoyed the benefit of having been in the water and just remembering all those wonderful feelings being with life. But this just took it to the, let myself hang in the beauty and not have to worry about being immortal. So thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Kathy. Marcy?
Yeah. Hi there. Yes. Oh, well, first of all, it was just beautiful. I felt so immersed. I love the images looking at the earth, just all the blues and greens, and then seeing lushness, and also the food, vegetables coming up, and people being happy with all that abundance around them, which is, of course, has to do with water naturally. The beautiful time in the sea. I've scuba dived before, so for me it was a lot about being with the fish and the different colors of fish and so forth. And then also my takeaway is that because there's so much concern about the earth as it has been, and bringing it to that level, I realized that I could very easily not go there, and that this could be my new story. about the earth. And my
Yes.
husband's in energy business, and he wants to work on sustainability for water, actually. And so that was interesting that you brought up all the new things coming up. I don't know exactly what they're going to be, but I'm sure there will be, and there
Yes.
are now. So
Yeah.
yeah, wonderful. Thank you.
It starts with us imagining it, for
Yes,
sure.
like everything.
Yes. Thank you, Marcy.
Yeah, thank you.
Lexi,
Yes.
talk about imagining. There was a report in the news 2 or 3 days ago. A young schoolgirl in California imagined developing an enzyme that can eat plastic.
Mhm.
And they developed it this week.
Yes.
And this thing can devour plastic and turn it back into
Yes.
atoms in a day. So that's one of the imaginings.
There you go. How
No,
long
and
did it take?
it took an 8th grader in
There you go.
California to figure it out. It blew my
Yeah.
mind.
So imagine what
Imagine.
a group of people can do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Steve.
I was just thinking today how important it is of what we're doing. We're getting ready for World Unity Week in June, and we're going to participate in that together as a community. Every day there'll be a pulse that we could join, and other activities that we can participate in together as a community. And the people that are coming together, all the different organizations, they're claiming two things. One, their theme is coming home together, which is what we're doing. We're coming home together. We're coming home inside of ourselves, and we're doing it in community. So we're in some ways kind of setting up a little energetic on-ramp to World Unity Week. And from the day one of World Unity Week, then they have 99 days of peace through unity. That's what they're claiming, right? And then Peace Week in September. So we've kind of already started that energy flowing in. And so peace through unity. So what does that mean? It means that we need to embrace the diversity of our unity, right? In order for us to be embodied peace, which is what's required, right? To be embodied peace is for us to embrace the diversity of our unity. And that would require that we shift our worldview from one of separation, the predominant scientific industrial worldview that we are separate from each other and from life, and that's basically created our circumstance, or we choose with every step we take and every breath we make, every action, everything, that we choose to live in a worldview where we're inseparable from life, that we are one with all things. And from that perspective, we are not going to be killing each other. We are not going to be abusing the earth. We're not going to be doing any of that if we are embodying peace and choosing from the perspective that we are part of an amazing fabric of life that's beyond our comprehension, and yet we're a vital piece in that. And if we sing our note clear and we listen to the song that's around us and we continue to resonate with that, then we're at least contributing to the new world that's emerging in the midst of this breakdown. So I feel like there's like so many little key things that we're choosing to do together by turning our attention inward and coming in greater presence is really beginning to get us to relax into a place of peace and to open up to the truth that from a place of unity, everything that Alexi was describing today is possible, right? From a place where we're interconnected with life, something more is possible. Anyway, that was just my musing. Thanks for letting me share that. It helps to say it out loud sometimes.
Thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for your participation, and thank you for co-creating a better world together. We'll see you all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alexei.
Thank you, Alexei.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.